Well, I didn't even know about it until after the game there. I mean, it's college football. It's college football. North Carolina beats South Carolina. South Carolina beats Georgia. It's college football. I mean, that's just the way it rolls. I mean, you better show up every week. Anybody can beat anybody. Anybody can beat anybody. I believe that. And South Carolina's a good football team. They're talented. They got great coaches down there. I've studied them a little bit already, getting ready for North Carolina. I mean, they're a good team, and gotten a lot better defensively. I have no idea what happened in the game. I have no clue. But nothing surprises me in college football. Nothing. That's why you play the game, and so. I don't have a clue what happened, other than they won the game. They said in overtime, but I think that's a huge win for them for sure. Division game and so forth, and a great win.
Watching the outside, from the outside, it looked like there was a different edge in the first 5 games. We don't know. We're not inside. How much of that is natural come through the adversity of North Carolina? How much of that is generated by the standard? How much of it could you have had you not had the North Carolina game?
A different edge than the first 5 games. I don't agree with you on that.
Just from the outside, just looked like it all clicked.
Well, I'm on the inside, so I'm with them. Our first 4 games, we played well. Didn't play perfect. Played a lot of guys. We dominated the games. There was not one game that was a fourth quarter I don't know what to say. You dominate Texas A&M, you dominate Syracuse, you dominate Georgia Tech, you dominate Charlotte. Pretty good edge. There was no question. And then we had a bad game. We won the game. It's a great game. We just didn't play well in that game. And so all you saw today was a team that was eager to get back out there and play better than they did in the last outing. They did.
You broke out a new jumbo package today. What went into the schematic and design of that, and what made you decide those are the guys that I'm going to put in that package?
Yeah, we didn't break it out. It's just the first time we ran it. We've worked that since fall camp. Xavier Thomas, 260 pounds, and can probably run 4.5. So it's a good place to start right there. And then, Niles, we've always had a little fridge package, if you will. And just first time that we kind of went to it, and probably should have scored. I thought we were a little tight on our angle, and then Xavier's first carry, I thought his legs melted a little bit, but he'll get better from it.
How much did DK's pick represent a culmination of all the work he's done on that side of the football to get to where he's at?
Yeah, he's worked really hard. In fact, I really challenged those guys last night, our corners in particular, because those were really good receivers, and they were going to take some shots. I thought DK played really well. Had a great breakup downfield on the one, and again, you got to remember it's his first year. He's played 6 games, and part of a spring ball. So he is an awesome kid. He's really conscientious. He loves to be coached. He loves to be challenged. That's what I love about DK. He is not a guy that wants to just kind of cruise through. He wants to be great, and he really has worked hard on it. He studies tape, and he accepts the challenge. He's got a lot of confidence, and that serves him well at that, because if you're going to play corner, you're going to go out there and play. We had to play a lot of man today. We had to get up and we had to press these guys a little bit, and I just thought he did a great job. And so that's huge for him. That'll be great for his confidence moving forward for sure.
Dabo, you mentioned BT's struggled some lately. What was your message to him, and is that a competition that can remain open moving forward?
Yeah, he's second team. I mean, it's just the way it is. Everybody's got a job to do, and he's done an amazing job as a kickoff guy. And he's done an awesome job in practice. I mean, he had a great camp, unbelievable camp. Now he had a little growing pull a couple weeks ago, and we limited him a little bit, but he's just missed 2 easy ones in a row. It's not like we're out there kicking 50-yarders. I mean, he's missed 2 easy layups in a row, and we got to make the layups. And if you don't make the layups, you got to give somebody else an opportunity. You got to be fair. And so, Sawicki's a kid that's walked on here and been around, and he doesn't have the leg strength of BT, but he's been very accurate. And so that's why we chart everything at practice, and he just deserved the opportunity. You just got to give somebody else a chance. And so, he went out there and he took advantage of his opportunity. So if BT's going to have to win it back. Now he's still the kickoff guy. We don't really have much competition there. He's about as good as it gets, and he is a great kicker and will be a great kicker. But he's a sophomore, and he's still kind of growing into the role. But at the end of the day, it's a game of performance.
Is that like mental, you think?
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I ain't a kicker. I just know they got goalposts. Go through, it's 3 points. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and I coach receivers forever, and I can get you open, I can get you right, but you got two hands, and if you don't catch it, it's an incomplete pass, and if you catch it, you got a chance. And if I got guys that don't catch it, then you know what I would do? I put somebody else in there. So it's just, that's all I can tell you. I don't know what to say. I guess it's just, maybe a lack of confidence or something. But sometimes you just got to go stand on the sideline.
You mentioned taking advantage of opportunities. Amari Rogers, 5 catches, 44 yards, has it reversed for the touchdown.
Yep.
How good is it to have him back in the lineup? He's just a different body type, a different kind of guy in the wide receiver group. But gives Trevor a different option. How good is it to have that guy back? And are you starting to see Amari Rogers come back to where he was at last year?
Yeah, it was a great game for him. I mean, he's a great football player. Last week, everybody was going, oh, my God, we've lost Hunter Renfrow. What are we going to do about Hunter Renfrow? I'm like, Amari's played 2 games. He had a great game at Syracuse, had 2 touchdowns, and he played, a quarter versus Charlotte. And then he didn't play great at North Carolina. He should have got the first down on 3rd and 1. He should have cut back one time. He didn't play great, but he's a great player. And so he's still kind of working his way back. So today was huge for him, for sure. He is a great talent. So getting a guy back like him is awesome. And I thought, the reverse was awesome, but I thought the competitive catch, with the guy kind of draped over him, off a little play action right there, that was a great catch right there. A real strong, out front, hands catch with a guy really draped in a competitive position. I thought that was an awesome play by him. But the other thing about Amari, outside of just his playing ability, is he is one of the most committed people we have on this team. He is a great leader. His work ethic is through the roof, and that's why he was able to come back. I mean, he's just always working. He really kind of carries himself like a pro. I've never coached a great pro, but to me, that's how he handles himself. He handles himself like he's a 30-year-old man that's been playing this game for a long time. How he takes care of his body, how he prepares every week. The little extra that he does, the unrequired work, he's pretty special.
Trevor looked really clean and crisp in the first quarter, and then he had that jump pass into double coverage interception.
I'm not real sure what that was. It was bad.
What did he see, and what did you say to him when he came out?
Oh, that was a bad play. He was really mad at himself right there. And, I think I told him, I said, Trevor, you're not at Cartersville, okay? Some of those type of plays you get away with in high school. But we were kind of empowered him there with a little package. He was really kind of making the checks for us. And he had slants called, which was fine. But he really didn't have a clean window, and so he scrambled around. And, just throw it away. Just throw it away, and let's punt the ball. And so we had played so well, and he played so well, so he was really mad at himself right there. He was really frustrated with that. But what he saw was, I think it was it Latson? I can't remember who it was right there, or Overton. Maybe it was Overton. But he saw a receiver, and he just tried to. He had bad angle, and he tried to rip it. And their kid, now he did make a great play, but that was one of those. You got to know when to hold him, know when to fold him, right? And it was a good time to fold him right there, and he didn't do it. So cost him. But he'll learn from it. He's still growing and learning. He played a great game. He was awesome today. He was awesome. Should have had a couple more touchdowns. I thought there were a couple more plays we could make and will make and capable of making, but man, he played well. He did a great job. He hit a check down one time. You just really know when a guy's really just seeing it. And we had it was actually kind of a little downfield concept, but he saw it. He took the check down, and it was we got 10, 12 yards off of it, but he was really, really sharp, and super proud of him. But he didn't play well against North Carolina. You know, he's had a good year, but he didn't play well against North Carolina. Not like he's capable. And so he was very eager to get back out, and you know, that's what great players do. You know, they just keep working, keep getting better, and that's what this team will do.
All right. Thanks,
All right, thank y'all. Appreciate it.